Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome two of the best in the business. One lives in the land of cheese, and the other in the land of 10,000 lakes. This is the Northern Border Banter Podcast with your hosts, Trent McKenzie and Brant Bender.
And here we go.
Now it's finally true.
Oh, it's a factual statement.
Now it's fact. Before it was fake news.
It was fake news, disinformation. It was for sure. We'd be banned and we'd be in jail in California.
I was gonna say banned in Taiwan. California works.
That too. We'd do that.
I don't know. Welcome back. Welcome back to Minnesota.
Thank you. Hopefully, I did bring the winning ways of Carolina Hurricanes, I guess, back here with the Vikings win. I saw game 2, we won. But yeah, feels good to be back. New place. I think it's going to be echoey for a while because I'm in the middle of unpacking and nothing is up on the walls. I can already hear that the echo in my.
Can you? I think you
hear
sound delightful.
Just echo behind me. So
it's because you have a strong voice.
I doubt that. No, that's something. You got the strong voice over
No,
there.
see, you got to do what I do. Go to a shoebox. Right now I'm in the shoebox room, you know? I have a little deer behind me and nothing else.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great deer. Yeah.
Well, welcome.
We're here,
Yeah,
though.
we're a little rusty now because we didn't do it last week.
Yep. That
'Cause
was
you were a busy man.
100% my fault. Yeah. Got a little overwhelmed with the whole move and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But now we're back on track, baby.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't see an end in sight.
That's what I'm talking about. You
Unless
did what you
you're
had to do.
going- Are you going anywhere?
Am I going anywhere?
Yeah.
Just get snipped. Nowhere else.
Whoa. Breaking news.
That's tomorrow, though, folks. Don't worry. That's the big plan. No more
Okay,
kids
so
for
you're
this
still
guy.
alive. Yeah.
Enjoying
Well,
a nice.
I don't know what to say about that. Congrats.
I'm excited to
what
get
you
to sit
say?
in the couch. I think so.
Yeah, how long are you going to milk that for?
I don't know.
Dana,
He
3 months
said
later.
it's got to be a month. Yeah, it's got to be a monthly thing. That's the
Yeah,
best.
at least.
Best because she
actually-
escaped birth, and I'm like, I got to rest now.
Well, I heard, though, it's like at least 3 years. So,
That's what I heard too.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was months
Yeah.
or years.
yeah, I'm a doctor, too. So
We'll see how things go. You're everything, Brant. You're everything to me. We'll see how things go.
Thank you. I'm excited to do one in person again here. We'll have to do that shortly.
Hell yeah, dude.
You got all kinds of good things coming up. I'm excited.
I'm excited as well. And we're in the middle of football, not the middle of football season, the start of football season. We haven't got to talk about the actual regular season yet. So that's fun.
Terrible timing by me. Our most exciting time ever.
Mm-hmm.
You guys survived Friday night football.
Yes, no one got shot.
In Brazil. Yeah.
The only thing that happened was someone tore some knee, but that's fine. That's okay. The last play of the game. But besides that, the field was beautiful. Conditions were great. It was a fun game to watch.
It looked just like Lambeau Field when the Vikings play there.
Fuck. That game was so gross, dude. That field was so horrendous. Like all the players. The coach, they'll do their coach talk, like, it was a great experience, this and that. And then I forgot what player it was. And they all thought the same thing. Like, this was the worst field that they've ever played on. Like, it was just horrendous. Do you see the shots of the field after the game?
No.
Chunks up everywhere. It was horrible, dude. Horrible field. It was a joke for the NFL, honestly.
Well, it is a joke. If they would listen to us, that game would never have happened.
Exactly. People over
No
profits.
Right. True. But we'll get to that. We'll get to week 2, and then we'll take a look at week 3, our upcoming games here. But I think we should start off quickly with, what the heck were you just drinking right there?
Oh, I'm waiting for you to ask. This one's
almost forgot.
This one's a little girlier, but that's what I am, those little girl. So this is a Schafferhofer. It's a Hefeweizen grapefruit. It's a good sipper beer. It is. It's a really low alcohol percentage.
I'm going to be honest. That sounds delicious, right?
It is really good. It's 2.5% only.
Really?
It's
Where'd
low.
you find
Yeah.
that at?
Actually, when we were in Vegas, my wife, Dana, at the time girlfriend, she got like a grapefruit beer from there. And it was the same thing, except I realized now it was a different kind, but it's kind of the same concept. It's like low percentage, but really good. It's really solid. So Marketplace has it.
Oh.
You know, the ones that used to be able to build your own, but now you don't anymore. You know, sons of bitches. But
Good old day.
I got the
I think
green
there's-
light to snag one of these out of the fridge. So here we are.
Yum.
It's good.
Funky. Does
What are you
look
drinking? You got over there.
good. I'm a little
Ooh.
disappointed myself because I
Whoa.
don't have a specialty beer, but I have my favorite beer right now. Michelob Ultra.
There you go.
What would you rate that one, by the way?
Ooh. God, it's not really.
Ugh.
It's so good. Like maybe like an 8. Because it's
Wow.
good. It's like it's 2.5% only. It's a grapefruit. It's like it's almost like juice. It's fantastic. The 8.5. I love it, dude.
That does sound delicious.
I mean, if you drink enough of them, you get pretty fucked up. You know, you got to really go through them. Get some gut rot pretty quick.
You and I, that was it my brother's graduation party? We pounded all them Mike's Hard Lemonades.
That might have been it. Honestly, I don't.
Was it or what was it for?
We pawned a whole bunch of mics. I'm sure that was it, and there was gut rot involved with that.
Didn't we drive somewhere? No, we didn't.
No, we don't do that. Never did that.
No,
never do that.
We'll end that story.
Well, and that story. We'll edit that out. We always edit everything out. You've edited so much so far, haven't you? Like, it can be our worst moment ever. You'd be like, I'll leave it in there. Fuck it. Next thing.
Hundreds of hours. Yeah, easily. But yeah, that sounds like a wonderful beer. I'm gonna have to try it out.
Yeah, dude, for sure. Next time we're here, I'll make sure we have some in the fridge.
All right, deal.
Well,
we got some a lot of sports news, Trent. A lot of sports news. Not a lot, actually.
I'm excited.
I could have tried harder, but I didn't. But I do have some new sports news that we haven't touched on. Minnesota Wild news.
Ooh, what do you got?
22 days until the season starts. Only 22 till the regular season.
Damn.
Their
That's
first
quick.
Preseason game is Saturday the 21st. So
This Saturday?
Yeah, this Saturday.
Damn. That went fast. Is it always that fast?
Yeah, the NHL starts, then the NBA starts pretty soon after that, actually. So
I feel the NHL is spread out like over the whole year.
yeah,
it goes throughout winter. Yeah, that's crazy. It always comes up. It sneaks up on me.
Yeah, we're about to have times where, again, I think we had a time. No, this is it, right? It's a time when all 4 sports are playing: football, basketball, baseball, and hockey.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah,
the overlap.
It's the best time of the year, dude.
It's
last year. It was, what was it? The Twins were in the playoffs. The Timberwolves just started. The Vikings were playing, and the Wild were playing. So
that's gorgeous.
The day that we could get all 4 games somehow.
Hopefully this year the Twins make it too, just so they can make it to the. Because last year you missed all the fun stuff because you were in North Carolina. I told you, I said, don't go, and you said, "F you, Trent, I'm going."
Yeah, I did. Flipped you the bird and left.
You did,
but now I'm back.
That was a quick year. Well, technically it wasn't close to a year. It was. Yeah. To me, it felt like a quick year. I don't know what it felt like to you.
It did. It went really well. I don't know. It was really slow at times. But
at times, yeah. But you look back and you're like, damn.
In the beginning, it was super slow, but these last few months have flown by.
Yeah, dude.
Speaking of the Twins, though, they're playing. Oh man, Cleveland just tied it up.
Boo!
Oh, and there's only 1 out. Runners on first and third. The bottom of the 10th inning. Twins were leading 4-2.
Oh, that's not good.
Who did? Baldelli, man. I don't know who he put in here to close this out. Some Henriquez kid? Never heard of him. Good thing we put him in there. Whatever.
Oh, man.
Now Tonkin's in.
Because
it's over.
Oh, they won?
Yeah,
Indians won?
So.
Yeah, I said it. Indians won?
Indians won. We're down. Well, that puts us only a half a game ahead of Detroit for the last wild card spot. Just
Okay.
unbelievable. The Twins are about to be out of. I guess we have the tiebreaker with all the teams below us somehow,
Okay.
like Seattle, Detroit. So if we tie with them, I guess we get in.
Yeah.
But yeah, breaking news there. Twins pissed that one away.
Well, we'll see what happens. But did you hear about my boys? The Milwaukee Brewers clinch playoff spot. Win NL Central. Chicago Cubs loss.
Oh,
I was so
wow.
happy when the Cubs lost today or yesterday, whenever they lost.
Oh. Let's see. Doesn't look like Detroit's playing today, so we will maintain. Oh no, they're winning. Oh shit! But they
How
are
many games-
playing against Kansas City. So
and Twin. Okay.
I think if Detroit wins, they're a half a game ahead of us now, right? Because if they're a half game below us, oh no, they're only. So we're still ahead of them by a half game. Sorry, because
Oh, you're good.
we were a game and a half behind them. Or ahead of them. So if they gain a game on us, we're still half a game ahead of them. So
Are you sure that the Indians won there? Because it says so bottom of the 10th. Unless you're
Yeah.
watching live. So who the Twins
I
got
got
then?
live.
I got you. I just have Google. Fucking Google.
Live. It's 5-4 is the final.
Okay. So how many series do you have left? So one more with Cleveland, and then Red Sox. 3 games with the Red Sox, and then Marlins. 3 with the Marlins.
Yep.
So 3 series left. Three apiece.
Yeah.
Games. So 9 games. Okay. Well, 10.
It's gonna be the only good thing is like Kansas City is only a game and a half ahead of us,
Mhm.
and they're gonna lose tonight. So I think we'll still be a game and a half behind them. So but Detroit could leapfrog us here tomorrow. Oh man, this is crazy. We are like 17 games above 500 at one point when we were first starting this podcast.
Yeah.
And now we're 80 and 72.
It's freaking nuts, dude. And
We're just shitting the bed. You know who's been sucking too?
White Sox?
Our boy, Royce Lewis.
No, Royce has been.
He's been terrible, man.
Oh man, why?
Struggling. Just can't hit. He's in a huge slump. Can't get out of it at all. So I don't know. They must have figured him out. I think I might have said that in one of our early episodes. Like if they figure him out, that's going to be the big test. Is if he can bounce back from that. And he hasn't been unable to do that. So, what else? I watched a game. Was it Baldelli? Baldelli cost us one. I've never seen a manager cost the Twins more games. Any other manager the Twins have ever had. Baldelli has single-handedly, by his stupid decisions, what'd they do? They took Bailey Ober. Bailey Ober just let up 3 runs, and then he struck out the next 2 batters, so 2 outs. I think there's a runner on base, and they took him out after striking out the next 2 batters. The 3rd batter gets up. There was 2 runners on. There's a runner on first and second, actually. Struck out the last 2 batters. Runner on first and second, 2 outs. Took Ober out. New pitcher comes in, walks the first guy. Bases loaded. Next batter, first pitch, grand slam.
Oh fuck!
Like you couldn't leave Ober in there. He just struck out the last 2 guys. You gotta let him. It was like their 9th hitter too, or not?
Yeah. It was the end of the lineup.
It wasn't. It wasn't even. It was. Yeah, it was at the end of the lineup because I think Ella De La Cruz is their leadoff guy at the time. But anyways, like, why would you do that? And then another game, he puts in our closer in the 8th inning. So I have this Duran, who's been struggling of late, but I think he has a closer mentality. He's a diva. He likes the spotlight. He likes the attention. He likes to get out there during the 9th inning when it's clutch time. Well, they put him out randomly in the 8th inning, and we're winning 2-0. I don't know if he's going to get a 2-inning save. Doesn't make any sense at that time. I think it was Ober start 2 before. You could have left, and Bailey Ober only threw like 86 pitches or something. You could have gave him one more inning.
Yeah, the pitch count
what
shit.
He did.
Yeah,
see what he did, and then put Duran in. But he put Duran in the 8th. Duran blows it. Like, I hate that decision. He's put Duran in the 8th multiple times when he's our closer for the 9th inning. He likes
Yeah.
that spot, that attention. So just give him that. Let him lose the 9th inning. I'd rather have him do that than just give it away to the 8th, which I don't know. I guess I just have my thinking is you got to understand these guys as like egos and stuff. He's not going to be as hyped up if it's the 8th inning coming in. Granted, it was a safe situation still, but I just don't. I think it's totally different mindset when you come in the 9th. This is it. This is the game. 100%. It's over. If I blow this, it's over.
Yeah.
So I just think that is something. I hate that he does that. He's done it multiple times this year, and he's lost multiple games because of it. But he's also made terrible decisions with the pitching staff. And I'll give him sometimes. Yeah, maybe there's a good idea, but a lot of times like taking out Ober early when he's on fire just because he's going to get through the lineup the 4th time, and fucking all the stats say, all the statistics say, well, they're more likely to get hits the 4th time through, blah, blah, blah. Who cares? You got to have a feel for the game too. You can't just look at your computer and say, oh, the computer says this. I better do this. Like,
nerds. Come on.
Nerds.
Yeah, exactly right. You got to feel the game. That's with all sports. The feel the game, got to go with the flow.
Yeah.
The flow of the game.
And I think if the Twins don't make the playoffs, he should be fired. And I heard this argument too, like people are kind of cheering for I think everybody wants the players, like we want them to make the playoffs, but ownership, after what they did last year, we make the playoffs, we go on that nice run, the city, like the stadium's going crazy, you're selling out all those, you're making a bunch of money, and then you come back the off season and just come out and say, well, we have to reduce payroll by $40 million, and then complain about the TV money, but then end up getting the TV money and then not doing anything about it. The trade deadline, we didn't do anything except for trade for, I think he led the entire major leagues in wild pitches. That was what he's known for.
Oh, good.
That was our one acquisition. So,
well, that is frustrating. Because how long has Rocco been? How was it been 5 years or so? I'm not even sure. It's been a while, hasn't it?
It has to be his 3 or 4 or 5 years. I don't know.
But yeah, I mean, it'd be nice to see the Twins get over that hump and not just have to eke into the playoffs when they do get in, like this and stuff. And I know it's all about baseball. That's what makes baseball so fun, I mean, you can make it run the playoffs if you're in there, No one expected Arizona to do what they did last year. So.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll get my notes up here. Let's see here.
Yeah, but that's the Twins situation there. What do we got? Nothing new on the Timberwolves, but I know they start shortly. Gotta look at that. And your Brewers, they're in, so you'll have somebody to root for.
I'm all about Wisconsin. You know me.
You. What? Now off to what really matters. The NFL, baby.
That's right. The NFL. We should bet.
What do you want to do? Because we got 2 weeks to kind of recap here. You want to do like quick recap of your?
I should try touching. My Badgers are 2-1 in football. See what we have here.
So are the Gophers.
Yeah, that's the Gophers. They had a heartbreaking loss first.
North Carolina.
Badgers had a nail biter against Alabama last weekend. Almost pulled it out. So what they have here. Yeah, they have a bye week, and they have USC. Yeah, it's not looking good. I feel like I feel like both of our teams just they turn the middle of the pack teams. And Badgers, Barry Alvarez turned the program around, and then they've had so much success. Like throughout the 2010s, they had some good years. Now I feel like just middle of the pack team, but we'll see what happens with them.
Didn't your starting quarterback get hurt last week?
Yeah, he got hurt. I mean,
blew his knee out or something.
Yeah, he's off for the rest of the year. It sounds like. Regardless, though, I mean, they would have lost to Alabama anyway. But I mean, they started off hot. I mean, I assume they would have lost. I mean, it's not like they have a whole bunch of firepower, Otherwise, I mean, they've been talking about this game for a few years. I mean, it was a big game. So
Right.
my dad went to it with my cousin, my other cousin, and then went to the Lambeau after, actually. So they had a fun little weekend. But
Oh yeah, I saw that. I thought he was like showing an old Snapchat or something, but he was actually at both games, huh?
oh yeah, that's my
Did he-
dad. Lives life
He went-
to the
did he-
fullest. Just getting
Did he go to the
schnockered
Packers
everywhere.
game?
Yeah,
I
he
saw
went
that.
there. Yep.
Nice.
Oh yeah, he went there. You know, he's always the one beating the girls off with a stick. You know, get off me. You know, so if you ever
Yeah,
can't
that's your
find him,
dad.
that's him.
Yeah, it runs in the family.
You fucking know it, man. That's where I'm getting the snip.
Good call. Good call.
No, what was your question? I went into the college football, which we never talk about, which I want to try to sprinkle in a little bit more because I still like my boys, you know.
It is football, and we do love football.
Exactly.
We
do love
it'd be-
football.
It would be fun to go to a Gopher game or something. I don't know do we play the Badgers this year even? I don't even know.
Should be
we have to because
every year. That's like the Yaks.
That'd be that's probably a late season game.
Yeah, the last one I went to. Well, I remember. I don't know if you know that story or not. I wasn't the smartest, but see, we have here. Yeah, that one's in Camp Randall. So yeah, maybe next year they alternate every year. So I think it'd be fun. We have to do that though, 1 year at least.
That would be fun for sure.
I see we got there. Okay. All right, cool. Now we touched on college football, so I'm good.
Yeah, Gophers 2-1 as well. Play Iowa this week, so that'll be a good game.
Yeah, Iowa, putting up some points actually.
High scoring offenses. I think I saw the over under the Gopher Iowa game was like 35 points.
No, I believe it.
So
I believe it.
how that goes.
Yeah, it's a different type of football. I mean, some people like that. You know, they call it old football, real football, which is, and some people call it bad football. You know?
Yeah.
Well, a little bit of points here, but that's cool there, sir. You know.
I saw your old Wisconsin running back, Braylon Allen.
Yeah.
He looked like a beast. Oh, the Jets have him now.
Yep. He had a couple. Yeah. Was it 2 touchdowns he had?
Yeah, last week or
Yep.
week before.
Yeah. Youngest dude in the NFL. I'm pretty sure he's youngest. He's 20.
Yeah.
Yeah. He looked good. He looked good. The Badgers, it would be nice if they had him this weekend, but yeah, he wouldn't help. I don't think even he would have helped, but no, he looked good. So it would be nice to see Garrett score, but whatever, you know.
Oh, that's right. You guys played Alabama, didn't you?
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's what I was saying. Remember, it was a nail biter. They got their asses beat.
No,
I
missed that. Sorry.
Yeah. No, no, it's all good, dude. Yeah, they played Alabama, so it was. They were up 3-0. The Badgers were. Pretty sure it was 3-0. I was like, "Fucking right, you go!" You know.
Damn. Yeah.
It was like
What was the final score?
42-10, I think it was. Yeah.
That's not bad though.
Yeah, my boys got 10. You know.
Alabama, yeah.
Yeah,
Was it at Alabama?
No, it was at home. No, my dad went to the game. Remember?
Oh yeah, that's right. Jeez, man. Sorry, I'm telling you.
How strong is this ultra, dude? This is a strong ass ultra.
20.2.
20.2 per sip.
Yeah, per sip. I'm wasted.
Oh man, white girl
That's
wasted,
right.
baby.
So he got to go to Alabama, Wisconsin. That's pretty cool. Now that I think,
Yeah.
For some reason, I totally forgot that it was Alabama there.
Yeah.
Like 5 times, and I didn't realize how big of a deal that is. Actually, It's like,
It lined up.
Alabama's
It was a
pretty
good
good.
weekend.
Yeah.
I'll pull one of those weekends off eventually here, going to a Badger game, then Packer game. Those are the fun ones. I've never been to Camp Randall. I still have to go there.
Really?
Yeah, I
Wow.
have not been there. I've been to Lambeau a few times, but never been to Camp Randall. That's one I want to go to.
That's one of the things I'm going to regret for sure. There's a lot of things I'll regret my time down there in North Carolina, but one of them for sure is not checking out all the college because you're so close to all these stadiums.
Yeah.
You know?
Did you do
would
any
see-
college thing at all down there?
No. I looked at what was it? Week 1, UNC Charlotte was actually a Division I team.
Yeah.
Has a team in Charlotte. They have a stadium there and everything. I was looking at
For
tickets
football?
there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. I should have did that. Didn't pull the trigger. But
It's all good, man.
there-
Welcome back
yeah.
to Big Ten country. What the fuck? I mean, what are you doing? I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
It's great up here.
No, but you still. I mean, you didn't go to the college stuff, but you went to a few things on. You went to you went to a hockey game, right?
Hockey. Yeah, that was at NC State, which is close. Could have went to their football game there.
Yep.
And it was, which is also close to Wake Forest and UNC and Duke. Like they're all right there.
Oh, you went to college hockey?
No, their NHL team plays in their college basketball stadium on NC State campus. So.
Oh, that's your NHL team plays?
Yeah,
that's weird.
It's kind of weird.
It's cool if you're on campus though, and you're a big hockey fan.
Yeah, I know, right?
I mean, that would be sweet.
Yeah, it's kind of in all their stadiums are kind of in this one area too. So I saw the football stadium.
Yeah.
And like to get to the hockey stadium, one of the annoying things though was there was no like bars that were there. You could.
I guess
walk to it, but
you're on campus, right? So it makes
sense.
Miles,
yeah. To
sons,
the closest
sons
bar.
of guns. All right.
So all that kind of sucked, and I don't know if they're. I heard I think I just read an article that they're just gonna like renovate that stadium instead of building a new one for Carolina Hurricanes hockey.
Okay.
And maybe they did build that specifically for the hockey team, but it was just on campus, and then the college could use it too. But it's on campus, so.
Well, I mean, that is cool for them. I had no idea. I never thought that would happen, honestly. I thought, if anything, I'd think it'd be a temporary thing, like when the Vikings played at TCF. Only reason that a professional team would do that. So, hey, whatever works for them, though, you know?
Yeah, it was decent. It was just smaller, like XL, but then the upper deck was nothing. Like, there wasn't there was a club level, and then I don't think there were very many suites.
Yeah.
But then even the upper deck was very small, and then the ceiling, instead of like going up like a dome, it kind of just caved in. So it was low, really low to the.
Yeah.
Compared to other places. I don't know if I've only been to XL Energy Center and some of the older hockey stadiums. So
yeah.
But I can't remember those, the Met Center, and I think it was called the Met Center, even Civic Center. That was in St. Paul. Mariucci, but I barely remember Mariucci. I haven't been there in forever. That's what we should do, is go to some college stuff just for shits and giggles.
I'll go to college hockey with you. Just talk shit about it. I fucking hate hockey. This sucks. Sit next to guys really into it.
When your boy's into it, you're gonna have to go.
Oh yeah, I know.
He's a Gopher fan, you know that.
Whoa. It's funny because his mom's into it. Like she would love it, honestly. If I'll be, you guys go to hockey, I'll watch. I don't know, Aladdin with Lila. I don't know what she can watch.
Yeah. Right. That's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're safe. You're probably safe for sure. I'll take Dana and the kids.
Sounds good. She needs a real man around. That'd be good. No, but no, that's it's you didn't go to you went to some at least around there. At least you went to some dude
stadium too.
Yeah,
the minor league stadium. I didn't get into the Panther stadium. That was unfortunate. Wish I would have saw that too.
Yeah.
Now that they're gonna renovate, so actually past that and everything.
Oh, they are going to?
Yeah, past that, it's gonna be a big renovation.
Okay, it's just like, especially if you don't like football and you're a taxpayer, you're like, great. I'm glad this shitty team is getting a renovation. That's great.
Happy for them.
Good for them.
Especially with all the other the road system. I sent you that article, right?
Yeah, horrible. Horrible.
Legitimately, I thought I was being over dramatic, but after reading that and getting like what's it called? Just not rectified. What's the word I'm thinking of? Whatever. Anyways, just showing that article showed how terrible, like, Charlotte is one of the worst in the entire country. It wasn't like the North America, even in South America or something.
Yeah.
And then
even places without roads.
Yeah. And then Minnesota was one of the top 3 as far as like layout and structure and infrastructure wise.
Yeah, like the way it's laid out, like it's equal or whatnot, like that.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking today when I was driving to work and I was stuck in traffic. Whoa, Coors Light.
Yes, sir. What are you thinking? How nice it was not to have to flick everyone off?
And that too, that was very nice. It's crazy how different the drivers are compared. down here and up there.
No.
Like I could put my blinker on and someone would let me in. That never happened down there. Never.
You had to make it work.
Never. You just go. You just have to go eventually.
Yeah.
But like when I was sitting in traffic, at least I was like pointed towards where I wanted to go.
Yeah.
In Charlotte, you're like in a fucking maze. Like you got to go.
You have to know the area,
and then back up, and then to the left, and then to the right, and then you're almost in the right direction.
Probably I would always have my GPS on, dude. I do that around here even. Yeah, there's no way you can't do that. It sounds like hell.
I had to the whole time, pretty much every day. Like towards the end, I'd pick up on like landmarks and stuff. Like but I was like one day my phone was about to die. I was like, oh shit, I don't know what I'm gonna do if I die my GPS. I'm gonna be stranded. I'm just gonna be driving around for years.
Just be plugging it in, just waiting for it to charge.
I'm still down there right now driving. Be crazy, but survived it, made it back.
Yeah.
I went to the Hornet Stadium. That I'd say that's a little bit nicer than the Target Center, but not by much. I don't know. It wasn't that. It is. It is a little nicer for sure, but
that's cool. I forgot you went there. Yeah, Target Center needs some loving.
Target Center.
So
they did put a lot of.
Oh, did they? Oh, well, I've been there a couple years, so maybe I'm wrong. I've been wrong before. I don't know when, but I've been told.
Yeah,
I'm usually told a lot when I'm wrong nowadays.
Well, we get our press passes. We'll be able to go to all these games.
Well, that sounds good. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, we need. They're going to be in our pod. Does Royce know he said happy birthday yet? Does he have any idea?
I don't think so.
That's what we'd be saying to them. Does he have any? Royce.
First question. Yeah. Did you see NBB podcast? Wish you happy birthday.
This was 3 years ago. Yeah, 3.5 years ago, actually. Yeah, we from that one. Still, we want to thank you. Oh man, before I cut you off big time, you're saying 2-0 teams in the NFL.
Yeah, baby.
You're saying what? So you have it through 2 weeks already. It's freaking nuts.
How many 2-0 teams are there?
You're saying something about NFL teams. Is that what you're going to say?
Oh, what was I saying? Damn it. I
don't remember what you were going to say 10 minutes ago when I cut you off. Okay, I blame me at all.
What were we talking about? NFL teams?
Well, the NFL just in general. How you liking the year so far in the NFL? You happy with everything?
Yeah, besides the stupid Brazil game, and now, next week I think is. Well, no, next week. This week's Houston. Next week's Packer game, dude.
Yeah, already. Yeah,
the following
tomorrow
week, we're going to Germany or something.
Oh, good for you guys. Is that supposed to be? Is that taking a game away from you guys or who's the home team? Do you know?
I think it's us. I'm pretty sure. Because I was pissed off.
And who's that against?
Maybe it's not though.
Yeah, you got Houston this week.
Jets.
Okay. Well, that'd be a fun one. Jeez. Go Rodgers. You got Houston. You got Houston this week though. That's gonna be a good one for you. Woo!
Yeah, it is a home game for us. Yeah. So versus the Jets in Germany.
Oh man, Rodgers. He's a cultured guy. He's gonna show up. He has some homies there probably already. Some ayahuasca. Just gonna toke it up beforehand. I don't know how to do it. I think you smoke it. I don't know.
Oh, it's in London. Sorry.
You lying sack. I have family in London. We'll see if they see this or not.
Yeah. Soccer sucks.
Soccer sucks.
Or whatever you call it there. Not football.
Not football. It's called soccer.
Not real football.
Soccer sucks. That's why I say to him as I can't run more than 10 feet. Fuck.
Okay. Neither can I. I got my debut in beer league softball tomorrow.
Ooh, man. You ready for that?
Absolutely not. I haven't thrown or swung a bat since last year.
You have to stretch beforehand, man. Do a stretch. No, okay. I hope you pull something. I'm just fucking with you.
No, I stretch every time, okay? I'm like the only guy that does that.
No way. Do you really, you nerd?
I do. I'm scared of that stuff, man.
That's good. I was joking. You're not a nerd.
Had to work. Hurt.
Yeah, shit. You can't. You gotta be able to type.
Nowadays, I'm fine. Yeah.
You gotta be able to.
In the
I
past,
need these things.
I remember like terribly rolling my ankle and then having to stock shelves at the old Rainbow Foods.
Oh, it sounds great.
I did that night because I worked overnight stocking shelves, and I did
Yeah.
it like an hour before I had to go to work. My ankle was like the size of my head right now.
And at first, did it even swell up already? Did it swell up then too, or no?
It
A lot of times it
started
happens later. You're like,
right
it's
when
not
I
that
got
bad.
there.
Yeah.
Right when I got there. And I just like tied like a sock around my ankle and just like hobbled around. It was
Typical
brutal.
dude. I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
I think I just started that job too, so I couldn't like
Yeah,
call in or quit or like
exactly. Like most people,
push
you
through.
don't. Yeah, you don't want to put it bad. Yep, just started. Can't. Unless I'm gonna die, I'm not gonna miss work.
Yeah. Yep. Pretty sure I played softball the next week. So all these ankle injuries, I don't get. I fucking ankles don't bother me as much as other stuff. My knee and stuff that hurt, but
Yeah, you still got bone on bone in your knee, don't you, old man?
yeah,
It's all right though. You're all about that bone on bone, you know.
I am big bone on bone.
Big bone on. Yeah, that big part, huh? That's cool.
Yeah, I don't know, man. We're both well, you're 1-1. I see you put 0-2 on you.
Oh,
The
I get.
Titans
Oh, it's
are
the
0-2.
Titans.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. Yeah, that's the Packers had this week.
You guys
Hoping
should
they
be
can roll to
0-2.
2-1. Hey, that's not nice.
So, what did you think? I'm going to ask you a question now.
Yeah.
What did you think of game 1? What did you think of your team? What like you were very high in the defense coming into the new defense, right? And
Yeah, I was high. It
Jordan
was.
Love.
I mean, I think they left. Part of it too, like game 1, like the field was such a piece of shit. It's hard to judge, like because I mean, like people's footing. Wiggs had a ball thrown him. He should, that doesn't count because he had a few balls thrown him. He couldn't get his footing. Fuck, game 1 doesn't count as a scratch.
Okay.
I would say, it's not. I would say I was expecting a little bit more, but I got what I expected. I knew it was going to be a close game.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised that they lost. Was it 26-31?
Yeah.
So in this last game, I think the defense played more than I expected him, better than I like kind of what I expected him to play. But they're also going against Richardson, which is he's not. I mean, he's a good fantasy quarterback, but he just can't like the throws. Man, he overthrows so many balls. He has a cannon for an arm, but and then they have Levis this coming week. I think there's still some stuff I want to see him get better on. I mean, their missed tackles, like there was a lot of that in week 1. I didn't like that. Last week, was it?
I was gonna say week 1. What did you? Because both. Well, at first your defense looked really good. Didn't you have like 2 straight turnovers right out the gate there?
I can't remember. Let's see here.
I think it was. You guys had a bunch of opportunity like right away. I thought you guys were gonna dominate them, but your offense couldn't do anything. And then all of a sudden, I think the second half, your offense came.
Yeah, they couldn't.
And your defense.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, the offense couldn't finish the drives. That's exactly it. Narvison was that his name? Narvison, our kicker.
Yeah.
He
Guy.
They couldn't finish off the drives. They did have turnovers. Yeah, because let's see what we got here. Because that's another thing as well. They already have 4 picks this year, as opposed to last year, and they had 7 all year.
Really?
So yeah. So I mean, it was against Richardson as well, and Hurts. Yeah. I mean, he's better than Richardson, but I would say part of it too is I'm not too worried about it. Like it's a long season, like truly, and week 1, like these guys like haven't been like in true game. So many of them in true game situations because in the preseason, like so many of them are sitting. They're not getting like true game reps.
Right.
So they play about how I expected. I think I was more optimistic they would like be more of like a vaunted defense, like not miss as many tackles as they did. And like you said, like they didn't capitalize on opportunities by scoring the red zone like they should have, or just get the 7 points when they like actually help out the defense more. I feel like this last game, they kind of the same thing. I mean, they they didn't punch in the ball. I mean, Malik was starting for him as well, but then Jacobs fumbled the ball. They could have had another touchdown there or whatnot. But the defense was better this last game, but it was also because of Richardson. And there's some weak spots like, let's see, fucking Quay.
Yeah, I seen one of the things.
Quay Walker. Quay Walker. I mean, he's a big problem spot for us right now, just on defense, missed tackles or whatnot, linebacker. But
we got also Eric Wilson, who I didn't realize he was one of your starting running or linebackers. He used to be a Viking. Like all he did was play special teams, and he was a backup linebacker.
So
yeah. So I think a lot of your defensive problems, a lot of it probably was your coordinator for sure, but also maybe it is some of the players. Maybe they're just not as good as you kind of expect them to be.
I think it's part of it too. And the Eric Wilson didn't. Yeah, you're right. I don't know how I didn't catch that, but no, I mean there were times too, like last week when he was playing softer than I thought he should play, and wasn't playing like I do notice like compared to Joe Barry, his play calling with a Halfley now, he does play the guys up a lot more overall. Like he trusts them to make plays. The guys have to execute as well. But there's also a few times like when they play really soft, like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
So I think it's still just like learning the personnel. And it seems like no matter who it is, it's always the Packers run defense. Like that's always like one of their Achilles heels. And when they can attack, when they can stop the run consistently, that's when like, I don't think they're really cooking. But
and last year, even though you guys started out slow, so
yeah, they started out slow, and then they got the momentum in the second half of the year. So
yeah. Look, I mean, I think that's ideal. I think I'd rather start out like 4-4 or something, and then take off in the rest of the second half. They're coming in hot in the playoffs, just like you guys did. I think that's the ideal way to go in. You're running hot. You got things figured out. And that's probably why you guys won the first game of the playoffs last year even. So
yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, they beat the piss out of Dallas. And then San Francisco, they should have won that one, And then Detroit, I mean, they split the series with them last year. But yeah. I mean, like the first week could have been better. Second week, there's still stuff to improve on. They still miss tackles. I mean, Jonathan Taylor's a stud. I mean, he looked good. I mean, he's one of the best backs in the league still. You can see he still has that pep in his step. I mean, he got that back, which is good. I mean, he was a Badger. So I always liked the guy.
Yeah.
But they still have things to tweak, I mean, early in the year, and there's like you said, momentum. Like last year, Philadelphia was 10 years to start off the year. 10-1 to start off the year, and they finished off the way they did. Now they're kind of shitty again. So I don't even know if they're going to make the playoffs this year. We'll see what happens with them. But
what did you think when you first saw Jordan Love's injury week 1?
Oh, it was kind of an oh shit thing. There was but I didn't think it was like season ending or anything like that. I guess it was more like I mean, I don't know. I was worried. Fuck. I don't know what to think because like I said, it was so high in the year and high in the defense, high in Jacobs, high in the receivers. I mean, I was high in everyone, and then that happened, and I was worried. Like, but then he got up, he walked off himself. So and then he walked on the sideline, and the hardest part was the waiting. Because he's down in Brazil and we couldn't get any answers at all. You know what I mean? So it's just speculation. You had like Facebook doctors and Twitter doctors or X doctors, or what I call them, throwing their 2 cents.
Watching it slow motion too, it looked way worse than normal motion. Because it looked like a pop in there or something,
And that's what people were saying. Yeah, it looked like a pop. He tore something. He's done for the year. And there's other people saying how it's a dirty play by a defender. I mean, because I'm like, well, he's trying to tackle him, and Love was trying to extend it was literally the last play that he had of the game. Tim Malik came in and get 2 plays.
I think when they call dirty plays, it's like it depends on like that was like a straight football play. Still, it's not like he was. You know what I mean? Like,
and if you're You have
it wasn't
to do that.
unnecessary. Yeah, it wasn't an unnecessary tackle or anything. Like he was trying to get him down. Love was trying to get away. It just happened.
Well, exactly, and that's the thing. Can you think? I mean, it was such an odd spot because Love was standing up and he was trying to extend the play. And as a defender, he has his ankle. I mean, he can't be like, "Oh, let him go." The coach will be like, "What the
Right.
fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
What do you get him down? Get him.
Yeah.
His job is to get him down, and that's all he could do at the time. I mean, and normally, I mean, normal situation, like the quarterback would just fall down or something, you know. But like Love was extending the play because he, like, Packers had to win. They had to make a play happen, and he extended it, and that's what happened. So it was just unfortunate. Some people are saying it was a field too. I'm like, no, it wasn't the field. It's just the situation he was in.
Yeah,
It wasn't dirty.
Yeah, just happened.
Yeah.
When I first saw it, I didn't think anything. I was like, it'll be fine. And then I saw the slow motion though, and I was like, he's out for the year. And then I saw the results, and I was like, figures, fucking lucky Packers.
And now today he's back at limited practice.
I was hoping he'd be on for the Vikings game.
Well, I was happy to see. Well, do you see last week too? They were trying to.
Yeah.
LaFleur was trying to be smart. Oh, I'm not really out yet. And and then they had Malik saying like, "Oh, if I play this weekend," because obviously he was like, coaches say that, like, good job, Malik.
Yeah.
Way to do it though, buddy. But
that's one thing to be happy about though. You guys got to win with Malik Willis.
No, exactly, and that's the thing. And he
sucks so.
He was beautiful. Finally fed Wicks how he should be fed. No, I was kidding. I think Wicks did lead the receivers and targets, but it doesn't mean anything at all. The game plan was like that's what I was saying. Like, it had to be the running game had to pick it up. Like, everyone common sense knew running game had to pick it up. Defense had to step up, and then Malik made plays when he had to. It was good play calling by LaFleur with all the misdirection and the execution. But I mean, he made throws when he had to make the throws. So that's all I can ask for, I mean, it's a lot.
Yeah, and you guys have the easiest schedule in NFL, so you could be able to get through this next week, and then.
Well, I hope so, because that's the thing.
Vikings.
This is one of those games like where the Titans are due one.
Yeah,
I can see Levis just fucking going off.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, I was almost picked up the Packers defense, but I was like, this could be one of those games where all of a sudden he figures it out a little bit and like torches them for some yards and touchdowns or something. And like, I don't want to start the defense then, so I'll wait. I'll wait.
Yeah, that's the beauty of fantasy football. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
Looks like I have horns on top of my head. I just realized. I like that.
Oh, it does. Deer, dude.
Look at that, huh? Anyway, so what? But what do you think about your guys? What do you think about watching them, Mister?
Yeah.
We're gonna go 0-17.
Yeah, week 1. I was kind of expecting us to win that. I definitely our Sam Darnold has looked way better than I thought he was gonna look.
Yeah.
Jury's still out in my eyes on him. I want to.
Oh, for sure. It's way too early.
Weeks. Yeah.
But it's nice seeing it happen, though.
Yeah. What I'm really excited about, and it's something I think I even said this beforehand, just the preview of the season stuff. Like, our defense, like, they should be good. It just depends on if they can stay healthy and how good actually Stephon Gilmore looks, and some of these veterans that we kind of picked up and plugged in. Week 1, our defense just dominated, and I don't know, like, I wasn't that excited about it, right? Because it was the Giants, and it was the Giants quarterback. Oh my God, I feel bad for him. I can't.
Daniel Jones. Well, even your defender
was
like, oh yeah, we feel bad for him. Who was it that said that? The guy on defense. It's like the ultimate insult to be like, yeah, we felt bad for the guy.
Was it Metellus or was it our safety?
I totally forgot. But yeah, they essentially said we were beating his grown ass so much we felt bad for the guy, and he was serious about it. I was like, oh man, that's true though.
Yeah, it was pretty. And it was fun because I went to the bar in North Carolina. There, the one we went to, I think Christopher's, and it was a bunch of Giants fans on one side, and then I just so happened I got in there like maybe 20 minutes before the game started, and I go and there's like 2 open bar stools right in front of the TV. And I was like, "Oh, do you guys know what this game is?" And I look, and I was like, triple check. He's got a freaking Justin Jefferson jersey on. I was like, "What? What the odd? This is a Vikings fan." So I sat next to the Vikings fan the whole time.
Nice.
And Kendall, and then we watched the game. So that was great. And just like, we're super jacked, and the Giants fans were just, they're just so pissed.
They're just
the
depressed.
saddest part was the Panthers fans that were there. Oh my God. Because right away, I think his first pass was an interception. Bryce Young.
Was the air just sucked out of the room.
The fans just were like, "Oh, everybody was like, we still fucking suck." It was like just their whole season was over already. And like the first quarter of their first game, dude, I was like, "Oh man."
Yeah, dude.
It was the complete opposite for the Vikings. We just dominated them everywhere pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
It was impressive. But then again, it was the Giants. After watching Hard Knocks, they made the wrong choice by sticking with Daniel Jones. That's for sure.
Yeah.
That guy's he just doesn't get it. I don't think. I mean, I don't know.
He got paid. Good for him. But yeah, he definitely. I mean, he's not doing that well.
And I don't know if that's that. I don't think that GM signed him to that contract. Am I right on that? Or was it the GM just before that guy?
I don't remember.
Maybe has a way out, because I heard like this is his last year. They can get out of that big contract this year without too much like penalties and stuff. But anyways, yeah, it was a fun game to watch. Van Ginkel, that interception on the goal line, I totally missed it. I was like just bullshitting with the Vikings fan.
Yeah.
And you look up and we're like, "Wait, what? How were you up another touchdown?" And then it went to commercial. Still didn't know what was going on. Came back, and then we saw the interception. I was like, "What? Oh my God, how the fuck did I miss that?" Like, that's awesome. One of the negative parts about watching it at a bar. Unless it's an all Vikings bar, because then everybody cheers and you're like, "Whoa."
Yeah, exactly. That's a really good point.
It's just him and I watching the game, and we both miss it, and we're like, "What the fuck? How did that happen?"
I love it.
Fun. It was fun to be there and do all that, and good game, obviously, to watch. Had a good time. Drank a lot of beers, and everybody played really well. There wasn't like one bad player. Maybe our right guard, he kind of struggled in the first quarter. He got beat by their best defensive tackle, though. What the fuck's his name? Big dude. He was an all-pro baller. He's their best defensive player, but he just petered out at the last second half. Like, you could tell he's just gassed the whole time after that. So then everybody played. Darashaw, man, he looked like a stud. Holy. They called a holding on him where he just like literally picked the guy up. This was a defensive end. Picked him up and just threw him across the guy like fell backwards. And they called a holding. I was like, what the fuck? I guess he did like lift him up and throw him.
That's pretty funny. I didn't see that one
before. Yeah.
He lifted him up. Did the guy react at all? Did he do anything?
No, he didn't. He didn't know. Like, he got his ass kicked. I don't think he could do anything.
Just put his head down.
Yeah, man, he looked like a ragdoll little kid.
Yeah,
but that guy, that was probably our best signing by far. If we lose Darashaw, that might mess up our whole offensive line. That's been one of the biggest surprises that has been the offensive line to me. Like, Brian O'Neill looks really good. I think last year he was struggling because he blew out his Achilles the year before at the end of the season. Even I think it was against the Packers, even when they fucking had an interception and he like blew his Achilles out trying to chase after him. But anyways, he's back, and you could tell he's fully healthy. He's got that long reach and all that stuff that works.
Yeah.
Yeah. Week 1 we looked really great. I have very low expectations, but now I have this I had this week 1 too, and I have no expectations for the team to like get to the playoffs or Super Bowl, or anything like that. But I have like this confidence. It's not really a confidence. It's just like who gives a f? Like, I think we can play with anybody and kind of like stay in the game, not get
Yeah.
blown out.
Yeah.
So that gives us a chance. You never know, and especially with the way our defense, like these signings, the Stephon Gilmore, Shaquille Griffin, Van Ginkel, and Blake Cashman, former Eden Prairie Golden Gopher.
Oh, nice.
I think he got drafted by the Jets, and then kind of struggled there with injuries, and then played with Houston the last couple of years. And last year he had a really good year with Houston. And then he was a free agent, and he signed with the Vikings, 3-year deal, I think it was. He is fucking all over the place. Like, that kid is everywhere. I think he had like 6 pass deflections last week. Like, that's insane.
Oh, nice. Yeah, shit.
Ivan Pace, a rookie or undrafted rookie last year, free agent. He's all over the place, hitting people. The biggest concern was up front, but those guys have been very solid. Like they haven't, like they just do their job. Everybody just seems to be doing their job, and they seem to understand. I think that's year 2 under Flores now, like understanding their roles, and no one's like a superstar or super selfish or anything like that.
Yeah.
I think you can see all that, and that's why this is working out. And the only reason I'm really excited is because of that 49ers game. I mean, they were the Super Bowl team last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were missing CMC. But their backup, that kid's good. Like he could be really good. That Foster, I think
Was it Mason? I think
Mason, yeah.
Yeah,
Mason
but it
Foster.
just goes to show you how good their line is. Well, they're running back too, but yeah, their linemen.
49ers, yeah.
Yeah, like fuck, I could have ran through that shit. Like they have a great line, great zone blocking scheme. But yeah, I mean, it was even without Christian, it's a big ass win. They're a solid team.
They're what is it? Their offense, yeah, it's different. Like totally, it's like, I mean, it's high end offensive script, like playbook or whatever playing style they use with that Shanahan, that type of offense he runs. You can tell, and like Purdy is good, but he's not like a superstar. I feel like he's really good. Like I'd have him. I'd take him over.
Not Darnold.
Not as good as Sam Darnold.
Well, get you a Darnold jersey
last week.
Yeah, just was it last year too? It was last year that you guys had him. At home.
Yeah,
you beat them.
Beat the 49ers last year too somehow.
So I mean, just that home field advantage too. I mean, I haven't been to the bank during the game yet, but I'm sure it gets nice and rowdy and loud.
Yeah, and I did see though there was a ton of 49er fans there, which I was a little disappointed in. It means our pussy ass season ticket holders selling their tickets to everybody again, which I can't blame them because they're so freaking ridiculously expensive.
Yeah.
So you can make your money back in a couple games, you might as well. but yeah,
still,
Sam
man.
Darnold last week looked freaking amazing again. I can't believe it. That 97-yard touchdown pass to Jefferson. That brought back the old Randy Moss flashbacks there, dude. It was crazy. It hit him in perfect stride, dude. He didn't have to
it was a
slow
nice
down or
play.
anything. Then Jefferson did the rest.
It was like a video game play, you know?
Yeah. He looked really good. Jefferson has looked good every week. Last week, even Darnold with making a perfect pass week 1 too to him, like 44 yards. That stuff is like interesting, and I've heard all these experts I used to break down Sam Darnold. Now they're saying that he's like reworked his mechanics. He's getting rid of the ball faster. But I think a lot of this goes to Kevin O'Connell too, because I think Kevin O'Connell is great with quarterbacks because he totally understands how they think. He was used to be an NFL quarterback.
Yeah,
he was really good or anything, but
yeah, he's a great quarterback coach.
I think to have that kind of you can bounce things off each other and he just gets it. So,
exactly. And
I like O'Connell a lot. Sorry.
Yeah. No, I do too. And him going to Kyle Shanahan last year too with the Niners, because I mean he was with Carolina before that, and they're just a pile of shit. Yeah, it's funny too because now people because Baker was with them before that. So Baker's doing great now, and Darnold's doing well now. So it's even more proof like that it's the Panthers. You know,
wrong coaching, wrong
everything. But hopefully Darnold, does well for him. But I feel bad for Bryce Young But anyway,
so do I.
I
I also wanted to say thank you for not re-signing Aaron Jones, because week 1, dude, he was just ripping off
I miss him. No,
chunk carries.
But
he's a leader on the team too.
Yeah, he is.
Like
he's a good dude.
That's the big part. Yeah, everybody loves him. Like
he does it
everybody
all.
loves him. Yeah.
He's a good guy in the field. He can catch a ball. He can run the ball. He's just a good dude. Sombrero. He loves that fucking sombrero.
He did have a tough fumble against 49ers. And it's like just when I was hyping him.
Glad my boys cut him. Fuck him. Just kidding.
But yeah, Jacobs looked really brutal kind of week 1, and then he looked. There's something with Jacobs. Just watching him, even the big year he had. He's good. He's good. I'm not gonna say he's not good, but he just kind of can be sluggish at times. Where you're kind of like, is he hurt? Is something wrong with him? Is he tired?
I mean,
I don't know.
It's because he's like a bell cow back. They feed him like a bell cow back, and but I know what you mean, because he's always like nursing an injury. Or not always, but like even like not always limited because of his back, you know. But I can see what you're saying. I can.
Yeah, same with Aaron Jones. Well, he's probably gonna get dinged up here.
Well, yeah, that's why Ty Chandler in all my leagues. I like Ty Chandler a lot, but I like Aaron Jones more, obviously. But I just know that like it just happens. And he's not getting any younger. Hoping he does get injured. Doesn't get injured. You know, I want to see him do well, not too well, but you know, I mean, I'm happy with Jacob so far. I am. I'm hoping he stays healthy enough. He's being a lot of carries. I think he already got 30 last game or whatnot. Like, like the stuff he couldn't do. Stuff he couldn't do with Jones. You know what I mean? I can't remember the last. God. But no, I mean that's why I brought him in to do that. You know, kind of reminds me of Derrick Henry, but at least he's more fun to watch. Derrick Henry's just boring to watch, man. To me, he is. Derrick Henry's just boring as shit to watch. So he takes like 4 steps and stumbles over. And it sounds like, so Jefferson, he got tweaked up. He got a little dinged up last game, but he should be playing this week, it sounds, right?
Yep. Yeah, last I heard is he's doing good. I think I'm almost like 100% sure he's going to play. Jordan Addison, he missed last week with an ankle. I think he's going to be out again, it sounds like.
Yeah.
Dallas Turner, our rookie outside linebacker, banged up last week, but it sounds like he'll be back. That's pretty much it for injuries for us. I think we're going to get Hawkinson back week 5. That'll be nice. Well, that's going to be huge. I mean, for us at least, and one of my fantasy teams.
Do you think that they'll feed Naylor a lot this week?
I think. I don't know. In Houston, dude, I feel like we're going to be running the ball a lot.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a short.
Your defense has been stepping it up.
Our defense. Well, that's what. Did you hear Purdy, what he said to Flores at their post game?
No. What did he say?
He was caught on like a hot mic. He was like that scheme was crazy, man. That was crazy. And then,
well, that's good.
Yeah, but Flores, like, you know what I'm super happy about?
What's that?
Tua coming out and like ripping on Flores earlier in the year.
Yeah,
because I think that might buy Flores another year here.
Take it when you can, man.
People might stay away from him because of that for another year.
So. Well, yeah, dude. Shit, ride the wave. I mean,
he's a great coordinator, defensive coordinator.
Yeah,
and I think now after seeing Tua and Daniels, his head coach, how they're interacting and dealing with this stuff, it might be just a little. I think we were right when we called Tua soft and don't be like Tua. Like, I'm all convinced. I think he's a little soft. Not that the concussion and all that stuff that happened last week, that doesn't mean he's soft, but the way they're handling they're crying about a lot of things there. I don't like their other coach either. Who was it? Oh, man. It was a guy from Netflix series. God, what is it called? It's like the college. They follow like a small college town. Remember that? You're a small college.
All American or something?
Something like that. Anyways, he was on like Pat McAfee show, and then he was doing another show, and he's just talking about how soft the coaches, Mike, the dude who wears capris out there. What's his name? Mike McDaniel or Mike
McDaniel.
Daniels?
Yeah. How soft he is.
Yeah.
He was saying that.
And how he's not like a leader and all this stuff. He's just like this, like a friend of theirs. It's not.
Yeah.
I don't know. It made a lot of sense to me, but I'm sure that guy's like canceled because of some of the shit he's saying.
Yeah, that's funny.
Well, Last Chance U. That's what it's
Last
called.
Chance U.
Yeah. It was one of the head coaches from there that was like, he gets interviewed. He was on McAfee show. I remember seeing him there. And I don't know what this last week he was on. He was talking about Daniels and Tua and all that, and then how they were ripping Flores. And he's like, well, I don't know. Some of these, anyways, it made sense. I'll have to look it up. I'll have to pull that clip one time and show it to you.
Well, I do want to see it because that's freaking hilarious.
Yeah,
I texted about McDaniel.
Yeah, everybody. That's right. Yeah, I think another good bright spot has been our kicker. He's been solid, rookie kicker, so no issues there. Just made everything. Harrison Smith, man, I think having these veterans isn't a bad thing. Like I used to have that like fantasy football mental, like, oh,
if you're old,
we need to get younger.
Yeah.
But some of these guys, man, they stay healthy. I mean, it seems like we just have all these pieces that we actually want now. Like,
yeah,
I think we're stuck. Like even Daniil Hunter, he was kind of out of place. Like he used a 4-3 down defensive lineman.
Yeah,
and then Flores came. He had to be a stand up 3-4 outside linebacker.
Yeah,
he just looked awkward doing that.
Yeah,
and now we got all these guys that kind of they're comfortable in every role that Flores sets up, and it seems like Flores plays to their strengths, and everybody just knows what they're doing and what they're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Granted, this could all change next week, but I don't think like it's probably going to happen. It's the NFL, but at the same time, to beat 49ers, beat the Giants even at home, and only let them score 3 points, I think it was. Did they even score? I can't remember.
But the Giants?
Yeah,
I think they scored some points.
It
was minimal. I can't remember.
Was it like 6 to something?
Yeah.
Or did they score a touchdown? I can't remember. But anyways, beat the piss out of them at home. NFL team, that's tough to do.
Yep.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't want to get too excited because I know that always ends for us Vikings fans. But I'm more excited for the season for sure. You never know.
Yeah.
And the way our division looks, I mean, the Bears. I was really high on Caleb Williams after all this. But after last week, he looks like a total college quarterback, and maybe all that shit went to his head, and now he thought it was going to be all easy, and it's not easy, buddy.
It's not.
Kid, Detroit is Detroit, dude. I'm still not. I will never be convinced Detroit's good until they win a Super Bowl, maybe. But they're still so up and down. Jared Goff is.
Yeah.
I don't like.
He's hot and cold, and it feels. Chicago, same thing. Their defense looks great, but their offensive, with the Bears, it's like same thing I'm seeing as you. Well, I'm seeing the same thing as you. They got him all these weapons, and Madden would be great, but he has no line. It doesn't help. And Swift has been doing horse shit. Yeah, so I'm glad I got him on so many of my leagues. It's kind of fell to me. I'm like, I guess I'll take him. And he's just been sucking ass. It's been great.
Same here. Yeah, it's killing me. I'm 0-2 in like all my fantasy leagues except for.
I'm glad. I hope people watch our draft.
Yeah, well, that's our best. That's my best league,
dude. The one that we did, the first one when I was not here, mentally.
Yeah,
God, my team is so shitty, dude. And then Tyreek Hill was my boy, but Tua got concussed, so I just threw it. I threw an offer for Tua for Tyreek straight up for Brees or something. It's not gonna. No one comments anyway. They just let the trade sit there. I don't know. Great. We'll see. It is great. It's fantastic.
Oh, I love fantasy football, but it's depressing right now.
It is.
And I did one of those. What was it? The Pick'ems.
Yeah.
With what's it called? Survivor League.
Yeah.
First First week I lost. I'm already done.
Who'd you choose?
The Bengals. I was one of them that took the Bengals.
Yeah.
That was stupid. I don't know why I did that.
That's the NFL. Like that's the NFL right there in a nutshell. Like you never know. That's why there's no such thing as a guarantee. That's why I enjoy the 2-0.
Yeah. Yeah. I will.
Yeah, man. I'm enjoying the 1-1.
I know our games. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be an interesting game week 1 because it's gonna be hopefully a stud defense going against a good offense. And then your defense. I still am jury's out. So I just want to see some more because it might be just the players. You guys just might not be as good.
Well, I mean, I know that like they got to get flow going here. You know, like play against.
Yeah. It's always tough year 1, too. New quarter, new everything like that. So
exactly.
They can figure it out here real quick.
Yeah, there's a chance. I mean, if you guys win, it'll be a big game too. If the Packers win next week, because be for tie for division lead. What are you saying though?
We're gonna beat Houston, all right?
Okay.
We're at home.
Hey, it's possible. It's possible, man.
I don't know. Second year quarterback. Mike Flores is gonna have something nasty up the sleeve for him. So we'll see. I don't know. I am pumped for that game, but also Packers game. Then we got to go to London to play the Jets. Like how did we get this hard ass schedule? You guys get friggin' Cupcake Philadelphia.
Cupcake Philadelphia.
Indianapolis though.
You had to go down to fucking
Colts.
Gang Central. Got the Colts at home against that machine Anthony Richardson.
Titans. Who do you play that?
Titans
Vikings
against Levis. Oh,
at home.
Levis.
At least you're at home. Yeah.
Vikes. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's gonna be a fun next couple weeks. Houston's gonna be a big test. That's a noon game too, right? So it'll be a fun noon game.
Yeah. Yep. It will be, but it'll be good.
Damn right, it'll be good.
Well, so what's your prediction for your game this week?
Oh, for the Titans? Oh, yeah. Packers are gonna win. They're gonna win 27-13.
All right. I like that.
Thank you.
I like that. I'm gonna go with the Vikings. 18-15.
Oh, that's a fun game. 18-15.
Yeah, it's going to be ugly. It's going to be an ugly one, but our defense is going to hold strong. They're going to be driving, and we're going to pick it off.
That's it. It's going to be a good test because they have a lot of weapons.
Yes, they do.
A lot of receivers.
Mixon's out. I think Mixon's out. So.
Oh, you're right. Fuck. A little bit more Viking luck for you, folks. Vikings always getting lucky. The workhorse is out.
Tides have turned. The tides are turning.
Tides have turned. This is bullshit. This is bull.
Boy, we'll see. Anything else you want to talk about, Trent? I don't have any wax to rip.
Oh, my God.
Moving. I can't find anything.
It's understandable.
So, next week.
We get the wax going.
Yeah, unfortunately. It's going to be all football. I'm just going to do football for a couple of months here.
I'm all about football. All football. All the time. Let me look at my notes here. See, Rogers is having that documentary coming out on Netflix in December. I'll be watching that. I'm excited to watch that one. He had a book come out too recently.
Really?
I should try to get it, but I won't read it. There's other books I still have to read. I just don't read. I don't read books. I should.
I know. I enjoy it when I do it, but then I can never go and do it though. And by the time I read it, there's something new that already came out that I want to read. You know, I'm like, what's on next? What's happening right now? You know, so I'm looking forward to that. Yeah.
You know, I'm going for Rodgers, baby. I'm still going for Rodgers. Right now, he had two touchdowns, one pick last game. You know, he's got to feed Garrett. I'm gonna keep on saying Garrett. Garrett.
Yeah, he looked rough first week, man. He looked actually really good in his first drive or his first couple drives there.
Yeah.
And then everything fell apart.
Yeah, and like just to think though too, like he hasn't played in over a year. Like that's the nutty part. Like in a game like that, and he's 40, which is an excuse, but just like it was fun to see him play. Kid kind of mad as him throws to Lazard though. I'm like, fuck Lazard.
I know, right? Throw the fucking
Feed
Garrett
Wilson. Give it to
Jeez.
Garrett. You know,
Throwing
just
the
like
wrong guy.
yeah. But I'm hoping he picks it up. I would like to see them make a push out in the AFC. But
Do you think his because he is the most like his facial expressions after one of his players fucks up, that would drive me. That would eventually
Rodgers?
drive me nuts.
yeah,
He's
he lets
so
you know.
animated. He's like, oh my god.
I know, dude. People
I'm
like
yeah, I know I fucked up. All right, I get it.
people just like he's one of those guys too. Like, and some people don't like him. Like even besides football stuff, fuck, I love the guy. I don't care. I think it's great. You know, let him know, Rodgers, you fuck up. You know, let him know. I'm all about being. I'm all about learning from your mistakes and being perfect. You know, that's how you excel at life. Good job, Rodgers. Teach them young bucks. He's the old guy now, dude. He's me. He's you. Be animated. But he's always been like that though.
Yeah. Yes.
Just, the cameras look right at his face.
Yeah. I'm excited.
Yeah, dude.
More
Otherwise,
football stuff.
yeah, I have nothing else left. You know, of course, I bring up Rodgers for anything else left. Let's bring up Rodgers, you know. Come on, love. Come back this week. There we go.
Yeah. You think he's gonna play? Do you want him back, to be honest? Do you want to let him rest? It's a long season.
Yeah, exactly. Honestly, I wouldn't mind letting him sit one more week and seeing what they can do this week against the Titans with Malik again. So that's my thought, at least. I mean, be a good test for him. There'll be a way. So I don't know. We'll see if Jacobs. I mean, he limited practice this week. He should be playing though. You see, who was it? Who the fuck was it there? I already forgot his name because I never seen him on the field. Yeah, Marshawn Lloyd. He's in the IR.
Yeah.
The guy they got in the third round. The running back was behind him. That was fun. But
my favorite player, Emmanuel Wilson.
Yeah, I saw you added him.
I did. I picked him up because Jacob's gonna get hurt.
Well, I like that. I also like how you got like Chris Brown. You're like, this is a steal of the draft. He's been doing great.
Wonder why I'm 0-2.
Yeah, he's a starter. Oh man,
they don't know football.
They don't. We know. No one else knows it. Not even the players know what's going on.
No,
we
put
know.
Chris Brown in, they'd be 2-0.
You said it. You
That's
said
what
it.
They get. They're 0-2 now.
They deserve to be suckers. They deserve to suck.
Yep. Screw you, Bengals.
Screw you, Bengals.
It's been nice seeing you. It's been fun to do this again.
It has been fun.
I definitely have a little more time on my hands now, especially after get all this unpacked. So we pumping out some reels here, dude. I got to get on that.
You have a lot of real content from episodes and episodes. I don't know if you're going to go back at all. I have no idea.
I should. I have to because there's some gold in there.
There is some gold in there. And a couple even said, that's a reel. So you can type in real.
That's a reel. Yeah. I'll just make a reel of just you saying that's a reel.
That's a reel. That's a reel. That's a reel, folks. Now you got to call in sick and you can make some reels tomorrow.
I should.
You should. Probably have any PTO days left.
I have
wild
half
man.
A day left, maybe.
Half a day?
Half of a day. Yep. It all resets on January 1st, though.
You like that? I used to see me like sick as shit one day, just like, no, I gotta go to work.
I don't get sick. No, I'm knocking on wood. I don't get sick until the only time I get sick is like January and February, and then maybe some March.
You just got to get, when you're sick, going to work, just be like, I got a half day. I'm taking a second half. And just make sure your boss sees you. Just dead at your desk. You know, make them kick you out. That's what you got to do.
Did you see the story of the lady who died at her desk at Wells Fargo?
No.
She died at her desk in Tempe, Arizona. Actually, she died on like a Friday, and they didn't find her until Tuesday.
Holy smokes.
At her desk the whole time. It started to smell in there. And people were in the office Friday and Monday and Tuesday.
She must not have been very light.
A security guard is the one who found her too. So they only do rounds like in the early morning and like late night.
Was she the boss? Is that why? They probably knew, didn't they?
I don't know.
They fucking
It's
knew.
pretty sad, though. It's pretty sad.
Just kidding.
I immediately was
sad.
like, man, who the hell works with her? What a bunch of dickheads. Like, they just
See, you
thought
think
she's,
that
like,
my
sleeping the whole time? Or...
My first thought is, wow, she must be a piece of shit. Just kidding. Rest in peace. That is bad.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
Now I'm going straight to heck.
No, but that's a great way to end the show.
It is. The top's
Yeah.
wax.
Oh, I forgot to say Vikings. No, did I give my score? Yeah, I did. 18-15.
18-15, baby.
I'm cutting myself off. I had half a beer.
You'd have an ultra. You fucking wild man.
They're just not going down good right now for some reason.
Understandable, because you got to get some sleep.
Yeah. I'm going to get this post. It's nice. 9:39 only here.
Is that nice? Some Jersey
yeah.
Mike's and a beer? Or
Oh, I can't wait. It's Jersey Mike's been staring me in the face for like an hour and a half now.
I love it.
We'll get after that. I love Jersey Mike's. If they want to
too.
sponsor the show, that'd be great.
Unofficial sponsor, Jersey Mike's. Let's go. That's a real.
Let's go. Yeah. It's real. All right. We'll see you next week. This was episode 18.
Holy smokes.
19. Episode 19 next week.
I like that. Here we go, baby.
What did we say, my brother? 21?
We did. Yep. I was going to bring it up to you. The Olympian.
We gotta get him on here. He said
Damn
he would
right.
do episode 21, that mother effer.
You said it. He said it. He did say it. I have receipts on my phone.
Yes, receipts.
Yes.
That could be a good first interview. Did we do? Oh well, I guess. Who do we have on? Was that Joe? That was Joe and him. But wasn't there another?
No,
Oh,
there's the only time he was on.
yeah. Okay. I'm just imagining things.
It's all good.
But all right, everybody, watch some football. Go Vikings.
Thanks for listening, everyone.
We're in first place, by the way.
Go back out.
Oh.
Thank you for listening to another brilliant and captivating episode of the Northern Border Banter Podcast, a Trent and Brant production. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Northern Border Banter Podcast. Watch and listen to us on YouTube, Spotify, Amazon Music, and Apple Podcasts. Thank you all for your support. We appreciate every one of you.